Researchers shared their latest data with their colleagues showing grizzly populations in the northern Continental Divide ecosystem, which encompasses everything from the Blackfoot River north through the Bob Marshall and Glacier, aren't growing as quickly as a few years ago. But there are enough bears that they're starting to spread out, leaving the high country and wandering far out into the open prairie.
And so one of the things that bears do in response to that to try to alleviate the density is to move out into peripheral habitats. So we now have bears that pretty much ring the Rocky Mountain front area and the southern area around the Blackfoot River corridor, and they live down there nearly full time. And on the Rocky Mountain front, we even have bears that don't go to the mountains to den anymore. They just dig a hole in the side of the hill. So it's becoming more and more common as we get more and more bears.
Mace told the conference some grizzlies have been hibernating as far as 20 to 30 miles out into the prairie and away from the front, and he says they're starting to become what he calls agricultural bears.
These bears are starting to exploit agricultural foods. So as we recover the population and have more bears in an expanding population, we're confronted with a bear that's not the bear that we thought we were going to get. We thought we were going to get a mountain bear that, just hides up in the hills, but these are bears that are in your backyard and are going to need constant maintenance and management.
Researchers from Yellowstone are seeing the same trends in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, and with new calculations showing the Yellowstone ecosystem grizzlies possibly numbering more than 1,000, the need to educate people how to live and work in bear country will become increasingly important. The conference had been scheduled to discuss the thorny issue of delisting the grizzly, taking the bears off the threatened species list, but committee members say they're still analyzing the latest findings and how best to approach delisting, with a recommendation expected in 2015. In Missoula, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.